Hi, friends. It's Reverend Laurie with Unity of Citrus County. This is the day before Thanksgiving for our midweek love notes. And I can't believe it's Thanksgiving already. What a tumultuous, interesting, strange, confusing, joyful, and blessed year this has been as we wind it down in this fall season. And it was extra chilly this morning when I got up. My sweet potatoes are going to love it, and they're starting to wilt on top. So I know I'll be digging them out pretty soon. You know, we have these banana trees back there, and they just try to take over your yard. I loved them when we first moved in for about the first 5 years because it made everything look so tropical. And we actually had bananas, and they had beautiful pods that sprung these great flowers. They were very messy, but the squirrels loved them. My stepfather loved them. They were delicious little tidbits. But we couldn't get rid of the trees. We would cut them all the way down. They'd come right back. We'd try to dig them out. They'd come right back. They're like bamboo. They just thrive. Nothing kills them. And I didn't want to put any chemicals on them. We live on the water, for heaven's sakes, and we don't use chemicals, period. So one of my gardener friends suggested cutting them all the way down and putting rock salt on them. We did that, and that kept them back for a few years. But there's been these 2 or 3 really stubborn ones that no matter what, they come back. I cut them down, they come back. We just play this constant game. Well, I planted sweet potatoes this year, and I shared with you earlier that I put them in these special container baskets where they're supposed to stay put. They did not. They ran over the top and filled the place where the banana trees usually are. And wouldn't you know it, they smothered out those banana trees. I found a natural repellent for banana trees. So I guess I'm going to have to keep growing sweet potatoes back there, although they get a little jungly too, but at least they don't block the view of the lake. So Thanksgiving, you know, as we were getting closer to the holidays, I was getting sadder and sadder about the thought of facing this holiday without my husband. It still makes me sad, and my kids were too. And his sisters, both of them, just couldn't even take it. They left town. One headed to the mountains with some friends of theirs, and the other one to Georgia with a friend of hers. And I was just really getting melancholic and wondering, what are we going to do? I certainly didn't feel like hosting a big dinner at my house and doing all that. I'm just not there at all. And I had planned on doing a monthly brunch at my home just for the kids and the grandkids to just come and spend the day with grandma and grandpa. And that kind of got put on hold too. But my stepdaughter and my son and my daughter were all very upset that everybody was leaving town and doing nothing on Thanksgiving on top of dad being gone. So Nate and Jesse and Lacey got together and decided to have brunch at my house. Now I'm in the middle of renovating. I'm doing some painting. I just put a new floor down. I'm building cabinets that I have to take about up that I have to take apart and rebuild because I got the shelf on backwards. Now I got to take the top and one side off and redo it. So I got all that going on. But I thought, what a great new tradition. Isn't it time when we've done something for so long and it holds such precious memories, but when it shifts so challengingly, isn't it time to create something new? I love the idea of a brunch. My home's just going to be open from 10 to 2. Bring a dish. Mom's not going to cook. Well, biscuits and gravy. That's what I'm going to cook, and some desserts. But my stepdaughter is bringing a French toast casserole. My daughter-in-law is bringing charcuterie board and a breakfast casserole. My daughter is making eggs Benedict. I'm making sausage gravy and biscuits. And my other daughter-in-law is bringing some snacks and goodies and the kids. And we're just going to fish and munch and play and create a new tradition. Create a new tradition. So this is our first annual Thanksgiving Day brunch. I hope you all are planning a wonderful time with family. I know so many of us have lost family members, friends, but then there's all of those who can't be with their loved ones and haven't been able to for a long time. So I hope we all just take time to pause and feel the entire year and cultivate those gems of blessings that regardless of the changes and the challenges, we've experienced in our life. God's blessings are abundant all the time, in the great times and the not so great times. There are always blessings to be found. And the more blessings we recognize, acknowledge, and thank, the more they increase, because that's how a bountiful universe works. That's how the magnificent of the Creator creates. So have a blessed time with your family. This Sunday, we start not only Advent, but Hanukkah, the season of two great lights. Miracles are on their way. Multitudes of blessings are happening right now. Enjoy. I want to end our love notes today with a quote from Melody Beatty. I had not heard of her, but I love this quote. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Back to my painting and cleaning. I love you. Happy Thanksgiving from my family to yours, my Unity family. Bye-bye.